I is tired. I'm ready to crawl across the stage, take my degree, and keep going with my life. I'm about to give you 10 things in college that are a scam. Okay? Hey you guys, it's your girl Vicker coming at you with another video. Like I said, consistency is key. You heard me? I start school on Tuesday and it is my first semester of my undergraduate career, and your girl is excited. Nay, I is tired, boss. Like, this was the longest for some years of my college career. Like, it was literally the longest and I'm tired, okay? What people are telling you about college is false, okay? The first scam on this list is Common Core. Who invented core prerequisites? Like, who invented the core classes? Because I'm an advertising major. Why do I need philosophy? Why? Because I go to a liberal arts college, so I guess I have to be well-rounded in the liberal arts. Honey bear. I'm in the arts. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at science. I'm not good at history. I love to read and I love to write, okay? That's it. That's all I love to do. So if you sit me in a chemistry class, I'm gonna look at you like, like, who created Common Core? They be the most worth credits. Like, my science class was 4 credit hours, not 3. So that C hit my GPA like, pack out, okay? Like, whoo. The second scam, books. Books are a scam. You don't need them. These are $200 books. These aren't like $20 books or like $10 books you get from half price. And I could only get it from the university. I couldn't get it from Chegg. I couldn't get it from Amazon. I couldn't rent it. I had to buy it. What am I doing with that book now? Absolutely nothing. So that's $200 down the drain that financial aid didn't pay for. Speaking of financial aid, a scam. I had financial aid the whole time. But you know how hard it was to get an adequate amount of financial aid? I pretty much had to prove that my parents were completely incompetent of taking care of me. Like, my parents was struggling when I first came to college, okay? Like, when I say struggling, like, we really needed financial aid. My parents ain't struggling like that no more. But, you best believe I filed the same. Because your girl needs some financial aid. They don't tell you that if you take summer classes, they take the financial aid from the fall. They don't tell you that. They let you sign up for summer classes thinking that you're about to graduate early. And then they use the money from your fall and spring financial aid. So then you owe the school, by the time you get to spring semester, you owe the school $65. Minimum. When I was a freshman and a sophomore, my financial aid refund was stacked, honey. Like, I was like, girl. Sis was out here balling. Why would you give a 19 or 20-year-old thousands of dollars in a refund? Why? What makes you think that they're gonna actually be responsible with that ish? You don't, because you know they're gonna spend it and they're gonna owe you more later, because you get interest off of every single penny that they spend of that unsubsidized loan. Unless it's grant money, do not spend it. Give it right back, because it ain't your money to begin with. Whether you live in a dorm or in an apartment community that is catered to student living, it's all a scam. They know you need housing and they know you probably don't have a car. Or better yet, if you have a car, you ain't trying to spend all that gas to commute from areas that are actually affordable to live. So they rack up all the prices and then they give it to you and like, well, this is a great price in this area, which it is most likely. And they'll give you all of these incentives and stuff so that you can, you know, lease with them. And then in the dorm, you're like, oh, this is covered by my financial aid. I never have to see it. It's already taken care of, blah, blah, blah. No. It is not. Your financial aid covers housing, but it does not cover your meal plan. My freshman year, I was $2,000. I owed the university like $2,000 because my financial aid didn't cover my meal plan. Them meal plans are a scam. Nobody eats that much. Like, they offer you so many different tiers, like the gold tier, the bronze tier, the silver tier, the copper tier, whatever, based on how many swipes you get in a day. Get the minimum number of swipes Because nobody needs unlimited numbers of swipes. You can't share them with your friends. They don't roll over. No one eats that much. Not to mention, if you live in the dorm, they make you have a meal plan. Why not just give me a kitchen? So I moved to an apartment complex, and sis, and the amount of money that I would be paying for a 1-bedroom, 1 bath, 1.5 bath, 2-story apartment is the amount of money that I'm paying for a 4-bedroom. Who said my rent needs to be that much? Not I, says the cat. Majors, like picking a major is a scam. How are you supposed to know what you want to be and pick the one career field of your entire life at 18, 19 years old? You ain't got the answer, Sway, because no 19 or 20-year-old is gonna know who they are enough to be able to pick a career field that they're supposed to be in for the rest of their life. Like I have repeatedly said, I have changed my major 7 times before I even got an inkling of what I want to do. And guess what? I still don't even fully know. And I have spent years trying to figure it out. Graduating from college doesn't mean you know what you want to do. That just means you spend a lot of money to figure it out. There are people who graduate from college in 1 degree and ended up in a completely different field because they ended up not liking the field that they were in. Why? Because while you're sitting in class, the field is changing. And people who went straight into the field of their dreams in high school, like straight from high school, are now 4 years into their career and you're just not getting out. So you're 4 years behind them because you sat here learning what the 4 years ago systems were. You out of luck, boo, because they're the same age with 4 times your experience. You should just go to school and take classes that you find interesting. That's going to be the only way, in my opinion, that you're going to actually like come out with something that you want. Like, it's really not that hard. Like, you will find a way to make money doing what you love because you spent the time learning what you love to learn. Simple. Internships aren't a scam. Unpaid internships are. I am in social media. I'm a social media manager. I have been in digital marketing for 4+ years now. I did it like, I've been doing digital marketing for way too long to be sitting in an unpaid internship. That's just what it is. So in social media, you often get people who are like, okay, you can do my social media, but like, I'm not gonna pay you. Just because I sit on my phone all day long on Instagram does not mean I know how to raise your ROI or increase your engagement enough to like send them back to the website. That does not mean I'm gonna reach your KPIs for the quarter. That does not mean that I know how to get like your click-throughs to increase. That does not mean, just because I'm sitting here on Instagram does not mean I know how to do that. Now, by you saying that you'll just take me for free, you gonna get free type work. Like, don't expect me to do above and beyond to do any, like, to make this a success when you're not paying me for nothing. Clearly you don't value marketing because you're trying to get an intern to do it for free, which means you're going to be rotating interns like underwear, and then your brand's going to be looking schizophrenic because you're having interns who know nothing about the internal workings of your brand working on your social media. Like working on your social media every like 2 or 3 months, or better yet, every semester you have a different free intern. Like, that's not smart. Pay your interns. Don't take an unpaid internship in your field. Don't do it. If anything, especially if you're creative, do not do anything for free, bro. And if you do something for free, make it like a portfolio project. But don't spend months on end working for a company and not getting paid for anything, nor having any kind of promise that after you finish your unpaid internship that they're gonna hire you for something permanent. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it. Private institutions are a scam. Financial aid hates private institutions. Let me tell you, I started out at a private institution. I started out at a private institution my freshman year, and the amount of debt I racked up in just my freshman year alone is literally the same amount of debt that I have racked up in the last 3+ years at a public university. I should have gone to community college. Like, real talk, I should have gone to community college, paid for classes out of pocket, done all of my core classes there, got done with my random electives and all that kind of stuff at community college. And then by the time I spent all of my money on college, I actually know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I wouldn't have been here for this long. and maybe I wouldn't be in so much debt. Your degree is a scam. When you walk across the stage, that is not them handing you a paycheck. That's them handing you a receipt. We have all lived through the recession, okay? So we all know how many people got fired with degrees. And we all know how many millennials took their spots because they decided to go straight to the workforce instead of sitting 4 years in college. I'm not finna have no 20-year-old as my boss. So I decided to work and go to school, like work in my field and learn in my field, like, cause I wasn't about to get one up by Gen Z. I'm just not. I got too much pride. It is what it is. If you don't work hard, if you don't talk to people, if you don't get out there and expose yourself to things and fields and areas of study beyond your class, if you do not actually utilize what you learn in class physically during school, it's not going to matter that you graduated. It's really not. It's not going to matter. You're going to get an entry-level job, the same entry-level job that you could have gotten in school, and then you're going to be sitting there for like a year, 2, maybe even 3 in some fields, just before you get promoted to right above entry level. So like, just because you have a degree, you may be able to get paid more in certain fields if you have a degree, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be in a higher position just because you have a degree. Like, it's not going to guarantee you anything. People who have degrees, it shows that you finished something, but you can have finished a lot of things. You can have accomplished a lot of things and a degree not been one of them, and you end up being like further along than someone who's stuck in college for 4, 5, 6 years. Like, it's not for everybody. Which brings me to college. The idea of college that we have been fed our entire lives, because most of us grew up in the recession. College is a scam, y'all. Like, unless you go into med school, like, did you know that you could actually go to school for like communication and then go to med school afterwards? I didn't know that. Like, you could literally get a degree in art and then go to law school. You don't have to be pre-law to go to law school. If you like it, do it. I'm not saying, like, if you like to do this stuff, do it. By all means, do it, because that's what's making you happy. But if at any point it stops making you happy and the bad outweighs the good and you don't see the end, like you don't see there being like a profit at the end, leave. And then when you figure out that there's going to be a profit at the end, come back, because that's a lot of money. Like, that's a lot of money to be throwing away and you don't even know what you want to do. It's a lot of money to do something that you're told is required, and then when you finish it, it doesn't automatically give you anything. Like, you still have to work hard just like anyone else who doesn't have a degree to get the job after you graduate, because every market right now is saturated. So yeah, I know I got deep. I get deep in all my videos. Let me know in the comments what year you're in and what your major is, and any scams that I may have missed, because sis, I'm here and I'm about to dip. And when I tell you, if my kid tells me they don't want to go to college, I'm not gonna tell them no, okay? Like, girl, sis is tired, like I said before. If you like this video, hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe to be a part of the fam bam, all right? So, and because I'm still working on my outros, hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I get up here on a video and act a fool. You hear me? Like, I'm here for your entertainment. So follow me on Instagram. It's your girl Vic. It's literally me on everything: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook. Well, not Facebook, but Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere. If you have any questions, leave those down in the comments below, or you can DM me if they're anything personal. All right. Well, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.